that's that all. We're going to Canalave City next, I think. There's this route here that I guess if we go this way, we'll, like, you know, connect to here. Is there any reason for me not to just fly to Jubilife City and immediately go west to Canalave? I mean... But yeah, so that's the discussion of stuff with, like, my channels and stuff, and my confusion about what the best play is. You have so many games of Pokemon to play. I understand the feel. Like, as this channel goes on and on, I might potentially cover more and more Pokemon games of, like, main series games. End of your journey on Red Fires, that's supposed to say Fire Red, by chance. Like, sometime after Platinum, I've mentioned this before, but sometime after Platinum, we might do a Soul Link of Pokemon Sun and Moon with Shuck. Maybe. It might be a while before we do that, because we still have to, like, finish off 3D World. I need to finish off Platinum, which I started, which is gonna take a while, because, you know, this is a long game and stuff like that. But the next main series Pokemon game that we cover on this channel, if it's not the remakes, might wind up being Sun and Moon. And have, like, this layout that I threw together, and I was rather proud of how it turned out and such. But yeah, we'll see how that goes. But yeah, Fire Red, yeah, so you know, maximum 3rd gen, so it's been a while then, in that case. Well, my personal favorite main series Pokemon games are Black and White. That's part of where the name Acoustic Harmonia comes from. That's where this hat comes from. This is Enharmonia's hat from Pokemon Black and White. And that's where Harmonia comes from. Stuff like that. A couple of trainer battles, including this one, makes a really good pun. Otherwise, there's no reason not to just fly to Canalave. What, there's like some good puns with the battles here, you're telling me? What's going on here? It's soft earthy soil. Yeah, let's plant a berry. Sure, let's go ahead and do that. Cool. Julio. Celestic Town. Hi. I go everywhere with my Noctowl. We're gonna show you Owl Best. Ha! Ha! Thwarted. They seem really good. Yes, you have to take the time and get used to the new gen games. I know that, I mean, Gen 4 games are like some of the most, if not the most critically acclaimed games in the entire Pokemon series. But my personal favorite, like, just overall wise, would definitely be Pokemon Black and White. I have a poster for Pokemon Black and White here. Would I? Where's my Dogi Cam at? My Dogi Cam is here. If I turn on this camera, I could show it here. Yeah, I have a freaking... I'm pretty sure this is for, like, the manga series that this is meant to be a poster for. And then I have, like, some general Pokemon Black and White things that are, like, from guidebooks and stuff like that. I don't know if I have any other Pokemon Black and White stuff around here. I mean, I have, like, some figures and stuff like that on the shelf over there. But in terms of posters, I think that might be as much as I have. But there and there. Nice frame and stuff there. I'm looking around. Do I have any other posters and stuff? I mean, I showed it earlier, but the game that I'm playing right now, Pokemon Platinum, I actually... my cord is getting stuck on things. I actually have a poster up there from, like, back when this game first came out. You probably can't really read it, but it says, discover a never-before-seen form of the legendary Giratina. So, like, I have that from when Pokemon Platinum first came out. Same with this German one, Pokemon Platine Edition. I have that as well. Yeah, I mean, I have a lot of posters around here in general. I do have a lot of posters in general. Let's put the Dogi Cam back down there. Is what we do. We'll use a fly again. But yeah, Black and White 2 lets you surf in a tree, which is pretty funny. That's a thing? What? But sometimes your adaptation and appreciation of newest things are just stuck into the thought of old generations. You have trouble to see the game evolving on their own. Like, what, just seeing, like, it progress and things. What the heck? Are you kidding me? That didn't kill? On Texas, 2:26 a.m. here, can't sleep, so just kept lurking. Well, I appreciate the lurk. If you do plan on going to sleep anytime soon, there's no shame in that. Is the thing. If you keep refusing new things, you'll become a boomer at 30. I love how because of the dot there, the chat box in Twitch just acknowledges that as like a clickable link and showed up as purple in my chat box. Because I become is suddenly a website. We did our best, that's what matters, right? Wait, was this person's name Catherine? Someone named Catherine is the person who designed the logo of this channel. I'm strong, 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 I'm strong. Am I really? No, I am strong. I'm strong. Okay, all good to go. Wham! You startled me good. I think I'll understand what I was doing when you see this TM. Is it frustration? It's all good as your day off. Don't have to wake up because of work. Gotcha. That's like me with Wednesdays, and that's why I play this game on Wednesdays. Let me explain how that move works without getting too technical. Let's say your opponent raises defense using Harden. In Pokemon, you can use Psych Up to get the same defense as the yada yada, same stat boost as the target. Okay. There's a glitch that lets you surf in a tree at Pokestar Studios at Black White 2. News to me. When I was exploring the ruins, I spotted a trainer. I must investigate. Yeah, I sure did not know that. That is definitely news to me. You were challenged by Ruin Maniac Harry. You are Ruin Maniac Harry. Okay, sorry. What do I do about this situation? Close combat should be normal effectiveness because, like, resisted by Psychic but super effective against Steel, right? Maybe that's my best option. So Platinum is after Ruby Sapphire, right? So after Ruby Sapphire and Emerald, there was Diamond, Pearl, and Platinum. So I guess technically in that case, like there was Diamond and Pearl, which were like the initial two of the generation that this is the guidebook for. And then there was Platinum, which is like the enhanced third version, essentially, that Pokemon does. Like they did freaking Gold, Silver, Crystal, Ruby, Sapphire, Emerald. And now in this case, it's Diamond, Pearl, Platinum. So if you know, are just, you know, making them out to be the same game, because they almost are in a way. If you just lump Diamond, Pearl, Platinum together and say that they're basically the same game, then yeah, the Platinum would be after. Yeah, it's basically like Emerald or Crystal, essentially, is what it is. So what's directly after Ruby, Sapphire, and Emerald would be Diamond and Pearl, but, you know, saying that it's Platinum is basically, you know, saying the same thing anyway. Like, if you went straight to Platinum, it would basically be like saying that it is the next thing right after it anyway. Like, it's pretty close to that. It's just the enhanced third version that came out a year later. And I don't really think it's worth going out of one's way to play Diamond and Pearl first, just to experience the, you know, slight differences of Platinum anyway. Like, afterwards. Like, I think when it comes to Pokemon third versions, if you're going back to classic titles, it's best to just, like, yeah, just hop into, like, the enhanced third version, whatever. It's not that important to experience the originals first. But yeah, Lancer, honestly, skip Diamond and Pearl. Platinum fixes countless weird things with Diamond and Pearl. Yeah, sounds about right. Sounds about right there. Ah, extra sensory. I can't believe you've done this. I can't believe it. Well, yeah, sure, let's do this. But yeah, so it's, for argument's sake, it's essentially what's right after the Gen 3 games, you could say. So it was Platinum, and then from there is Heart Gold, Soul Silver, which are the Gen 2 remakes, is what it is the order that things go. Well, go ahead and knock out that Bronzor. I know that the next gym is a Steel type. My investigation has revealed the trainer to be tough. Ouch, do I have anything that counters Steel types, apart from, like, I guess Lyn with close combat, I guess? And such. But yeah, your goal in Pokemon never was getting all the Pokemon. You're the kind of guy who ends the game with 20 Pokemon. Yeah, that's the way that it was for me for a very long time. I did later. Speed is a ninja's best weapon. Can you keep up? I did actually wind up catching them all eventually, but you know, when I first started out with Pokemon games, Ninja Boy Nick, my goal was basically just like have an adventure, beat the game, play with my friends, stuff like that. You know, that was basically what things were. Heart Gold and Soul Silver, as you like to call them, the most overrated Pokemon games. I mean, you could also argue that, in a way, they are the most flushed out Pokemon games ever made. There's also the thing. Well, I guess I don't want to switch into here now. There's also the thing. Also, isn't Scorpy like Dark Bug? No. Because I'm about to say, like, wouldn't Earthquake have been super effective and it wouldn't have resisted Bite, but I don't even know. Silver is your favorite game? Well, there's Heart Gold and Soul Silver, which are the, you know, the remakes of Gold and Silver and such. If the level scaling wasn't horrendous, you'd agree, what, with, like, the Kanto region and such? When it comes to doing the gyms there and whatnot? You know, back when I was debating about starting a Soul Link with my streamer friend Marshall Monkey, back when he used to make content and such, one of the games that he proposed to me was freaking Heart Gold and Soul Silver for a Soul Link between us, and I was like, no. Not that. No way, Jose. My goodness, I did conceal myself too. Love to see these HP/XP bars again, just like the nostalgic feel of, you know, continuing to make progress and such. So there's Mount Coronet. Don't know if there's much purpose to cutting down this tree, but I can go ahead and do it anyway. is what I can do. Hi. Oh, maybe I should have had Lynn out or something. Ha ha, I'm psyched for this. Here goes. Here goes nothing. You're challenged by Black Belt Sean. Sean, huh? It's so funny. It's hella fleshed out by the level scaling after the 4th gym is horrendous and the 7th gym leader is lower level than the 6th one because the game tried to be non-linear. Huh. I mean, just Diamond, Pearl, Platinum, Heart Gold, and Soul Silver are games that, like, I have not come back to since they originally released. Like, so it's been really strange for me coming back to Platinum because I legitimately haven't played this game in a decade is the thing. Well, more than a decade. So it's crazy coming back to it after all this time. Like, there's games like the Pokémon Mystery Dungeon games where I'd go back to replay them, like, all the time because they're so good. But the main series games, apart from Black and White, I don't think I've ever come back to, like, play any classic main series Pokemon games, so it's very strange for me coming back to this. And I remember having a lot of time in Heart Gold, but, you know, if you try to ask me about, like, the specific details about it, I'm not gonna be able to, like, really tell you anything, because it's literally been, like, a decade. Hey, can you cut grass just to see the animation? Unfortunately, you can cut trees, but you can't cut grass. There's no cutting grass, though. I still have, like, my box of Heart Gold Finger Bob over here. Look what I have. What? I still have this thing here. Freaking, look at that. Pokemon Heart Gold version. And that little price tag of 40 bucks Canadian, which is like, well, it was, at the time that this came out, that would have been the same as 40 bucks USD. But nowadays, that'd be like 30 bucks USD. Is what that is, because our dollar started sucking and stuff. And I never want to take off that sticker because I'm gonna, like, tear the box if I do. I just know it. My goodness. But yeah, I remember it came in that box because of, like, the Poke Walker and stuff like that. There's, like, a single loose hair stuck on my headphones. My goodness. But yeah, there's also the issue of so many mons introduced in Gen 2 are only available... Wait, so many mons introduced in Gen 2 are only available in Kanto, and that's a problem in the OGs too? Wait, there's like Generation 2 Pokemon who are only available in the Kanto region? That's a thing? What? Is that a thing about that? Or there's certain Gen 2 Pokemon that you can only get in Kanto and not Johto? Yeah, what now? That's a thing going on. Man, if I ever play Heart Gold Soul Silver on this channel, that's gonna be like one of those playthroughs that goes on for like 3,000 years just because of, you know, 16 gyms, the 2 regions, and everything with that. Yes, Murkrow, Houndour, and you think Magcargo as well. Huh. Huh. Oh yeah, there was like the whole night and day cycles. I mean, that's what this has as well, but defeated Black Belt Sean. I don't get why we can't win. I don't get it. There's some other mons you're forgetting. Huh. It's very strange, if that was the case. But yeah, as I was saying earlier, I could definitely see myself coming back to, like, classic Pokemon games like Platinum for the sake of this channel. Like, we came to Platinum because of the remakes coming out for, like, comparison's sake once we, like, play those and, you know, see what's all different and such. So that Platinum's fresh in my memory at the time. But even though this one is just being played for the, you know, was started for comparison's sake and such, I can definitely see myself going back to certain classic Pokemon games on the channel one day. Like, I'm sure that we'll cover Heart Gold Soul Silver one day. I don't know when. Years down the line, maybe? I don't know. But whenever that day comes, that's gonna be one of those playthroughs that just goes on for like 3,000 years. And just seemingly never ends, you know? Just because it just keeps going on and on and on and on. So, you know, I'll start it one day. But that's gonna be like one of the longest playthroughs I'll ever do on this channel. So, like, you know, I definitely have to, like, mentally prepare myself. And Fire Red is such a great one. Could definitely see myself hopping into Fire Red, Leaf Green one day, perhaps. Also, in Cancel, the wild mons are on average level 20 when your party would be around level 50 because of phenomenal game design. I guess just for, like, being the idea of, like, hey, for the sake of trainers who started in the Kanto region and yada yada, like, story-wise for, you know, what wild Pokemon would be around, I guess. I don't know. It's been a while since I saved. I'm gonna save again. Our Pokedex is at 1, 2, 3. Isn't that something? Isn't that certainly something there? I should be saving more often is what I should do, most likely. So, I think we've wrapped up about everything that we need to do here. We can probably fly over to go check out Canalave City. But first, I just want to see if there's anything in the mountain really quickly. Is what I wouldn't mind doing. to see if there's anything going on in here, because we have a new entrance to Mount Coronet here. I might even just put on a rappel, honestly. I don't think we've used one yet in this playthrough. Where are rappels at, huh? There's a super rappel. Go ahead and use that. But yeah. Main strategy was, wait, abuse surfer strength, what, for like classic Pokemon games? And what? I really can't sneak by that? That looks like there'd be a space. Whatever. Whatever, I guess. What have we here? For like gold and silver version? And what? Oh, I guess I can't even do anything here right now. I just wasted that rappel! Oh my goodness. But yeah, we will cover Heart Gold, Soul Silver on the channel one day. But it's gonna be a long ride. The level scaling sounds like it's certainly something. And we'll see here. Do you know the English name of the crocodile starter from the for alligator? Was the thing? Would be the English name? I see what you mean now. Yeah, for alligator. Gotcha, gotcha. Alright, let's fly here. Is what we'll do and head out to Canalave. Cool. Can always chill out to some Jubilife City at night. So now that we have we didn't actually teach surf. Now that we have surf in a second, we should be able to actually make it to Canalave City. Is the thing. Check some things out there. Yeah, surf. Let's see here. Let's go ahead and teach that. Finally give like a really good water type move to our water type Pokemon Flareon here. Is what we do. And get rid of, yeah, let's get rid of Tackle, I guess. We'll replace Water Gun with something better down the line, I suppose. Sure, let's learn Surf. You'll love to see it. You absolutely love to see it. So what's the way out west here? Wish all the HMs were as good as Surf? Same. You know, one of the things that I really liked about Sun and Moon Onward was just getting rid of HMs. Just being like, yep, there's the ride Pokemon, and with Sword and Shield, there's like other things that you would do for like different things, like the bike that you would have to ride on the water, or like the whole Corviknight taxi where you could just like fast travel whenever you wanted, you didn't need fly or anything like that. Pokemon really should have adopted that kind of strategy like way earlier, honestly. I feel like with how true to the originals the freaking remakes of Diamond and Pearl look, I really worry about, you know, the potential for, you know, HMs being back in the way that they are here. Oh man, if there's gonna be like defog and stuff like that, yikes, it'll be painful. Flareon chose this one as well, such a great Pokemon. Well, it's a Vaporeon, but due to Lancer, it's named Flareon. Blame Lancer for that one. My goodness. Yeah, let's go with surfing and stuff like that. It should actually spell for alligator, but the character limits back in Gen 2 didn't allow it, so it didn't have the letter O? Really? Was that was a thing in Gold, Silver, and Crystal? Oh yeah, also this is the first time that we're surfing in this playthrough. Isn't that something? Hi. Found a hyper potion. Cool. Welp. Hi. Outdoor fishing for the win! Shoutout doesn't help by fishing any, but shout I must! But yeah, his French name is Aquali. Gotcha, gotcha. I used to know some German Pokemon names. Didn't really know anything apart from that. Dang it, I need my tactical fridge. Gosh darn it. If only it was my tactical fridge out from the start. Dang it, whatever. We're sending in the fridge now is what we're doing. Send in the refrigerator. Is what we do. Send it in. Yeah, that would have done a lot of damage to Malos. Imagine if that froze me. It's gonna freeze me this next turn, knowing how scripted pre-recorded these are at this point. You know. My oh my. Alright, take you out with a shockwave. The worst part in this game is the fact that unless you want to teach all your party members HMs, Victory Road basically requires dual B-barrel action. Yeah, there are a lot of things that could be so much better about this game. English Pokemon names, you have to relearn them all. I'm sure this stream isn't exactly super helpful considering all our Pokemon are nicknamed. I guess there's the enemy Pokemon that, you know, have the English names and such. But all of our Pokemon have like our wacky nicknames and stuff that we've given. Oh yeah, also all Pokemon names are by default all capitalized in these games for some reason. So it's like, Gyarados! Must scream it to the skies above. Goodbye, Gyarados. Be gone. Be gone from this place. My, oh my. His French name is Leviator. Wow, this is very... I probably completely mispronounced that, but that's very intriguing there. If the name is in all caps, that's its actual name. Yeah, that's a rule of thumb, but if it's not in all caps, yeah. Flareon, you surf, huh? Hi. Yeah, nothing's biting. Nothing's biting. I can't believe it. Oh my goodness, he has 5. Fisherman Luck. Luke? I don't even know. Remoraid. Munch. Actually, I said it right. Oh, nice. I only took 1 French class ever in my life, and it was awful. I'm sorry. Basically, in 6th grade, when my class was learning German and English, a new principal came in and forced even the German students to learn French. So for 1 year in 6th grade, I was learning English, German, and French, and that was the only year that I ever learned any French. And then high school rolled around, and basically everybody that I knew was taking like 3 sciences and stuff like that, and I was like the one person I knew that wasn't taking, say, 3 sciences. Because I was taking 3 languages if you count English, because in high school I was learning English, German, and Spanish, and I barely remember any of my Spanish now. Like, I can still speak German, mein Deutsch ist nicht am besten, aber ich kann es noch sprechen. Ich weiß nicht, warum ich habe ein Englischwort in diesem letzten Satz benutzt. Oh, mein Deutsch ist nicht so gut. Like, I can still speak it and such, but like my German is just like, yeah, my Spanish is just like not happening. Like, my German kind of sucks. But like, if I went to Germany, like if I was on my own in Germany, it's like I could say what I needed to, I can understand what people are gonna tell me, like I'll be fine, you know? Like, my grammar is gonna be freaking awful, but I can say what I need to, you know? Whatever that may be. And if I can't, then I can explain it, you know? Would have thought that it was pronounced like Leviathan, that would have been interesting. I have some German Pokemon cards here somewhere. I wonder if I have them in one of these. I know that there was like some... Hold on. Whoa, wait. I might even have some German Pokemon cards in one of these freaking things. I think I have... Yeah. Are these German ones? Oh yeah, it is. I have a small stack of some German Pokemon cards that were on that one shelf. Here's a card of Magmortar. Apparently in German, it's... Magbrandt. Apparently. That has Flammenschuss and Feuerball Bazooka, apparently, is the case. Oh, and then, of course, the other counterpart, we have... What the heck? I'll just read it off of that screen. We have... Center, focus. 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 Why isn't it focusing? Read the text! Gosh darn it, it's not focusing, but freaking... However this is pronounced, I didn't bother taking the time to read it. We have Mareep, that's apparently Voltilam. We have Voltorb, that's apparently Voltoball. Apparently Rattata is Ratfratz. Apparently, and then I have like a whole bunch of the same. And then Phanpy is just Phanpy, I guess. And same with Donphan is the exact same in English as in German. Carvana is Kanivanha. Ampharos is still just Ampharos. What's the evolved form of Mareep? It's Flaffy. Apparently Flaffy in German is apparently called Wati. I have no idea how it's meant to be pronounced. And you have Stromazium and Electromagnetic Kick? Electric Kick, I guess? Interesting. We have a trainer card here. We have, I guess this is supposed to be a potion, Trunk. Trunk, isn't that great? There's some energy card that says Energy Zuka. Oh, that's an energy searching card, because that literally directly translates to like energy searching and stuff. What the heck is this? Roxanus Nachforschungen. The heck? We have some supporter card here that's apparently that. If it focuses in, it's not gonna focus in. Whatever, didn't want it to focus in anyway. But yeah, so here I do have like, what if it just the lighting, I do have like this small stack of some, you can't even see it at all. I do have this small stack of like some German Pokemon cards. Where's that rubber band that was around them? Where is that? Let's put this back around them and put them back in this freaking random crate of like old controllers, back to be forgotten again. Back into the crate full of like weird plug and play games. I don't know why I have this crate in my office. What if one of these days I just pulled out like these weird old plug and play games and covered that on the channel for like some event? I literally can't get this back on the shelf. There we go, jeez. Ah! My goodness. But yeah, also for the older titles in the game, whenever you see the all caps Pokemon, it actually says Pokemon because the previous technology weren't able to handle accents. Maybe newer games do it too, maybe? I'm not sure. I was born in Ontario where most people know French as a second language, but moved to BC as babies, so you can't speak French fluently outside of random French phrases your parents use. But you do have a French dictionary. Plug and Plague segment, maybe, for some special event. We have Plug and Plague, we call it. My, oh my. Let's see here. Also, a $10 starter pack, was that the question to like those cards? I have no idea what the story behind those cards is, honestly. I honestly do not have a clue. All I know is I have some German Pokemon cards. Is all I know. And they're just chilling in that one thingamabob. Alright, well, we're sending out the fridge. We're sending out the fridge once again. Go, Voltgeist. Go do your thing. I wonder how long this series is gonna wind up being. Like, once it's done. Like, how many parts? We shall certainly see. I come up with a different name because Plug and Plague is taken. That sounds like a really good freaking name, though. I assume that's like some YouTube thing or something that somebody already had, most likely. Dozing off, so you should leave now. Have a great one for the rest of the stream. Alright, appreciate you stopping by, hanging out, Tux. I hope you have a good rest of the night. Have dreams about tactical refrigerators and midnight snacks. Cool, we got a level up for Voltgeist level 38. Julio. Player defeated Fisherman Luke or whatever. Can't catch a fish, can't catch a break. Can't catch any of the things. Oh, there's a deep blue. Sure, let's surf on it. I wonder if I have to go like all the way around to get to Canalave. I do wonder. Nope, looks like I can make it this way. Repel's effect wore off. I forgot I put that on. Isn't this route where you can catch Dittos? A man of the sea is also a man of Pokemon. Somehow. You're challenged by Sailor Skylar. Send out Mantike. Why do I almost sort of remember this dude having a Mantike? Don't know why this is seeming familiar to me. But it kind of is for whatever reason. Well, take that. It's not super effective, what? Wing attack? What game am I playing right now? What? I'm confused? A cute one? Yeah, it does. I believe Mantine is a generation 2 Pokemon, right? So that was one of the ones that they added as like a pre-evolution to like an older Pokemon. Call Mr. Mime on this one, forget what you named it. Stan. Or something, I don't know. It's in a Lin here, is what we do. Go send you out there. Alrighty. Machoka. You're gonna check, see what you named it. Cuts a foe's Machoka's attack. Let's fly. Let's go ahead and fly. And hopefully take you out in one fell swoop. Hopefully. Smackaroo. Julio. Nice. It's super effective. Isn't that crazy? Cool. Player defeated Sailor Skylar. Anchors away! Hi. Let it rock, it's the rhythm of battle. Let the rhythm of battle rock. Challenged by guitarist Tony. He has hair almost kind of like mine. I think mine's longer. I think mine's actually longer though. Oh my goodness, I need a haircut one of these days. Wait, you have Cricketune! Yo! You have the whoop, and I think it's higher level than mine. Yeah, again, we might potentially phase out the... Oh. I didn't know what to expect with that. But we can do it in the next hit anyway, so it's fine. Ah! Oh, maybe it learns X's around that level, and we can level up ours a little bit more? I don't know. Probably need to go after the mine from Final Fantasy V. I've still never played a Final Fantasy game for more than a couple hours. And that game in question was Final Fantasy X. Did I ever mention it during this playthrough? I know I've mentioned it on this channel before, but during this playthrough, did I ever mention how I started a playthrough of Final Fantasy X on this channel? Like a long time ago when I was a brand new streamer, and there was nobody around to tell me that my audio was completely busted. Like, it was either I was muted or the game was muted or something, or I think it was like some really glitchy sound effect that was constantly there, that, you know, I was still a brand new streamer, so I didn't have anyone in the chat to like tell me that my audio was completely busted. So I knew if I wanted to do a series on Final Fantasy X, I have to start all the way back from the beginning again after putting in like 4 or 5 hours. I didn't really want to do that. And now the footage of like the one smidge of Final Fantasy X that I ever did exists only on my computer. It can't be found on like Twitch or YouTube or anywhere. Like, if I ever wind up covering Final Fantasy X on the channel for whatever reason, then maybe I'll include those things as like weird bonus episodes or something like that right at the end. But unless that ever happens, then can you hear it? That's the sound of my guitar weeping, or that's my guitar weeping. But unless that ever happens, that's gonna be like one of the few like things that I've done on this channel that's just forever gonna sit on like my computer and never get to see the light of day. That's essentially what's gonna happen, you know? Final Fantasy X came out 20 years ago, just making... Really? Welp. Because it makes you feel like a fossil, my goodness, welp. I mean, my first massive childhood game of Roller Coaster Tycoon came out in 1999 and was a PC game that honestly I may cover on this channel one day. Like, it's so good, but it's also so slow and might not be really interesting for like people to watch. That's my main concern. Like, one of these days I might cover Roller Coaster Tycoon 1 and 2, but like, it's a slow game that you can't really speed up any. I guess you can speed it up in Roller Coaster Tycoon Classic a little bit, but it's mostly like pretty laid back and chill. And hey, maybe that could be entertaining and stuff like that, but you know, part of me worries about like it not being super engaging for the sake of like, you know, people watching. Like, I'm sure I'll cover it one of these days, but like, might not be for a good while. Pokemon Black and White came out 10 years ago. I think I heard about that. Final Fantasy X HD Remaster on Vita kept you busy for such a long period. Yeah, I've never played a Final Fantasy game apart from those few hours for the sake of the channel. And it's because somebody that I knew told me that it was like their favorite game of all time and really wanted me to play it. So I checked it out for them. And then, you know, everything fell apart. I have the footage on my computer here, technically. Like, hold on. Where would it be? Would it be here? I know it's in some folder somewhere. Do I still have a Final Fantasy X folder on the... I do. Yeah, I do have a thing here. So, like, if I add maybe just a new display capture like this. So, technically speaking, from forever ago, this only exists on my computer. Oh my goodness, my microphone from back then.
Full screen?
Oh my goodness, no. My mic, my video quality, my everything, so awful. I used to not turn off my camera for cutscenes back then. And this was... Oh yeah, the game was muted. That's what was going on. That was why this is just stuck in purgatory.
Oh, he's totally gonna kick him down.
I was anticipating things to go. But the game was completely muted for whatever reason.
Just keep yelling at him.
And I was a new streamer, so I didn't have anybody in the stream to like tell me, hey, by the way, the game is completely muted. So I knew that, you know, I'd have to restart from the beginning to, you know, actually have a series on it, and then I never bothered doing that. So like, you know, the only chances, apart from me showing like brief little bits like that when talking about it here, apart from that, the only chance of that ever getting uploaded is if I ever do cover like Final Fantasy X and I include those as like bonus episodes at the end. Otherwise, they'll just exclusively stay on my computer until the end of time and don't get to see the light of day with that cringy freaking mess of a stream that it was. You know, not used to the fact that Final Fantasy 12 came out 15 years ago. Watched your dad play that game when you were like 5? Yeah, my parents never played games. I mean, my mom plays mobile games and like Pokemon Go and stuff, but wow, my parents don't really play like full-on games. Harm, long time no see. Oh, you look puzzled. You're wondering who I am. My name is Inigo Montoya. Professor Rowan's assistant and Lucas's father. Professor asked that I upgrade your Pokédex, you see. So I'd chosen this spot on a hunch that you'd pass through. Harm, may I have your Pokédex for a moment? Let's see, he just snaps it in half. Was I supposed to put the software in here? Ka-chunk. All done, I've upgraded your Pokédex. I should explain how it's been upgraded, shouldn't I? It can now display images of male and female Pokemon. Wink, wink, and nudge. No, sorry. Okay, I'll leave you to carry on with your project for the professor. But also, ask you to keep an eye on Team Galactic. The professor is concerned about what happened in Jubilife City. Really nothing to worry over. I'll be on my way now. Shouldn't that say the professor was concerned about what happened in, like, Celestic Town? That what happened in Jubilife City was, like, 3,000 years ago, you know? But yeah, your 6 Pokemon is good, or you just keep it for the meme. Like, Atlas here carries the weight of all our HMs, can currently use Rock Smash and Cut, and that's basically why Bidoof is here, essentially, to cut down trees and smash rocks, because those are crappy moves. So Atlas carries the weight of the world, I mean our HMs. Boy, I sure am thirsty. Is that a reference to freaking Gen 1 games and stuff? Mom likes mobile games, but your dad is kind of a super gamer who's the reason you're super into RPGs nowadays. Yeah, for me, the only, like, family that, yeah, the HM's keeper, the keeper of the HMs. It sounds like some ancient... You make it sound like it's some ancient being who's like the tome keeper or something like that. Except in this case, it's the HM keeper, entrusted with the sacred task of carrying the HMs is what it is. Yeah, the only really family that I had that was like super into games was basically just like my cousin. And that's it, really. And that cousin and I need to potentially have a look at this computer that's just sitting broken on the side of my desk here to see if we can fix it. Or... You cannot give that guy a drink for a reward, by the way. Well, he's just gonna forever be thirsty. Guess that's the way that it be.